Plaintiff Felicia Williams met the defendant online, and she says they had instant chemistry. Felicia claims 2 months into the relationship, she saw a different side of the defendant, and one night after a date, he disappeared and refused to return her calls. Felicia's suing her ex for unreturned property. Defendant Greg Burns says Felicia is nothing but a drunk, and he claims after falsely accusing him of sleeping with his cousin, she threw water on him and pulled on his dreads, so he yanked her wig off. Greg is countersuing for defamation of character.
All rise. This court is now in session. The Honorable Judge Greg Mathis presiding. You may now be seated.
All right, start with you.
All right, so basically, earlier this year, the defendant and I met on a dating website. The chemistry between he and I, it was amazing. We got along really well. It was something I never felt before, the butterflies he gave me.
How long after meeting him did you find out differently?
About 2 months into our relationship.
Okay. All right, what did you find out?
Well, basically, I want to say that within the 2 months that we were together, he's introduced me to his daughter. I've met his best friend, and I've even been to his sister's hair salon. And
sounds like love to me.
Listen, I thought it was. It felt real. It really felt.
What happened?
Well, on March 23rd of this year, Gregory and I decided to go out on a date.
What's his last name? Burns? Call him Mr. Burns.
Mr. Burns.
It's my name, Gregory. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Mr. Burns and I, we decided to go out on a date that night. And the plan was after the date, I was going to return to his place, as I've been to on several occasions.
No, she's a drunk. No.
She never been to your place?
We were not. She was supposed to go to take her stuff in her bag in the house, and we were supposed to call it a night.
That is so not true, Your Honor. Like I said...
Is this the first time you all had a problem?
No, we had another incident.
Let me hear from you. You tell me about
the other incident. We were supposed to link up. We were supposed to meet up. I fell asleep on her. My cousin came over. She arrived at my house the next morning. She sees my cousin. She immediately thinks we're sleeping together. I'm like, let's go have this conversation outside in the front, because my cousin's mad.
That's irrelevant.
Listen, me and her, somehow it get escalated. She throws water on me. She's pulling on my dreads. So in order for her to let go of my hair, I snatch her wig off and throw it.
Your Honor, that incident he's speaking of, that's irrelevant.
No, I determine what's relevant.
I'm sorry,
It is relevant. I need to know whether you like to fight. I need to know whether you're a thief. We got unreturned property. We got defamation. I need to know what you didn't call the man while you jumping on him or doing whatever it is he say you done. Sit up, sir.
I'm so sorry.
All right. Now, how does he owe you for property?
Well, like I said, on the night of March 23rd, he and I were out on the town, and the plan was I was supposed to go back to his place, so I packed a bag, an overnight bag with me. In my overnight bag, I had my car keys, I had lingerie, I had perfume, I had makeup, things that a woman would take with her when she's going to her partner's house. During the date, I told Mr. Burns that I had to use the restroom, and I didn't live too far from where we were, so he suggested me go home to use my bathroom. So I said, okay. We get to my place. He says, I'll be right here waiting for you. So I said, okay. I left my bag in his car. I run upstairs to use the restroom. When I returned, Mr. Burns was gone. I text him, babe, where are you? Nothing. I call him over and over and over again. I think I may have called him about 100 times that night, Your Honor. The next day, I go to his house. He was not there. I went to his best friend's house to look for him. His best friend stated that he hasn't heard from him either. But at this point, I'm thinking he was covering up for him. That's what it felt in my heart.
So you show up to my friend's house with your girlfriend in the car?
Yes, I'm going to show up. I'm looking. First of all, I'm worried. I was worried about his whereabouts. I didn't know what happened to him. At 3 o'clock in the afternoon that day, he texts me just like this, I don't got it. So I'm like, where's my bag? What did you do with my stuff? Where's my bag? Nothing. He just nothing.
And he still maintains he knows nothing
Still
about it?
to this day, he
Let me hear from you,
maintains.
sir.
We didn't go on a date. I took her to a park, okay, where we could see the city. She said, I want to have a couple drinks. I'm the driver. I'm missing a kidney. I was on dialysis. I beat dialysis. I shouldn't even have had that one cup. I had the cup. She drank the rest of the bottle. I asked her, did she want to use the bathroom? Because I wanted her out the car. She said, sure. I suggested, let's go to your house so you can use your bathroom. She said, yeah. So when we get to her car, we get to her mom's house, at the end of the story, I didn't know where to put her bag because I fell asleep in the car. When we
While
pulled
you were
up,
waiting outside?
yes. When I pulled up, I told her to take her bag. She can say that because she said, why? I said, doesn't every lady take their bag when they go somewhere? She says, yeah, but I'm coming back. I said, no, take your bag. I'm like, she
So
said, I
while
want
she
to.
was in the bathroom, you fell asleep in the car?
It's like 3 in the morning. I probably woke up, it was like 3:40 or something. All I know is my car was low on gas, my air blowing, I'm mad. I got out the car, I see a security guard. I didn't know what to do with the bag. We locked eyes, and I put the bag right there on the bench. I walked off.
And then what?
I texted her. If I'd have known this would have happened, I'd have kept the text messages.
You have some?
Yes, sir, I do.
That's what I'm talking about.
Show me the ones that are most definitive of
Okay,
your
here
claim.
Because I texted her, I'm leaving.
About the bag?
Yes.
I said, I'm leaving.
Your Honor.
Like she said, I introduced her to my daughter, right? I wouldn't dare do no, I'm not into doing stuff like this.
If you had to speculate, what do you think happened? What reason and what?
Your Honor, honestly, I still don't know to this day, because if Mr. Burns wanted to be done with me, like a man, he could have specified that and told me that. He ghosted me. He did whatever he did to my personal belongings. I came out.
What did you have in there?
As you see, I'm sorry, I have a list here.
1,700.
My car, I had to get my car key, my spare car key reprogrammed, because at this point, I don't know if this man is going to steal my car. And I want to say I did an extensive background check on him, and his background, his history is horrible. I wish I would have known this.
I want to hear that.
Before.
What's my background?
This man,
Before you fell in love with him the first week?
Yeah, right? Let's hear his
before I
background.
caught feelings for him, he has several simple assaults, disorderly conduct.
He didn't assault you though, did he?
No.
She assaulted me,
Didn't assault
though.
me
Does he
physically.
have anything regarding burglary or anything regarding theft? Or
Harassment.
No?
No.
Driving without.
No theft.
But as you can see, I begged him. Even my mom sent him text messages.
Baby, where you
begging
at?
him.
This is 2 a.m. that night. All the way up through 2:42 a.m. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can you please call me? He doesn't. You have my car keys. And 2:36, I don't understand why. You're asking, I need my car keys. That's 8 the next morning. And at 2:30 the next day, he says, I don't got it. Anything else you want to show me?
Oh, yes. I told him karma does come back
Yo,
around.
she left out
Let's
that
see.
one message
He
that I
said,
told
I
when
know.
I was
Sit
leaving.
up, sir.
I have
She said what?
She
What
left out the message saying I'm leaving.
Also, Your
I'm
Honor.
leaving.
Yeah, like that night, I texted her I was leaving
You
before
don't
I
have
left
it
her
and
bag.
you don't have it? Ma'am, do you have a text message saying?
Absolutely not.
Okay,
I do
good
not.
enough. And you don't either. What do you
In
want to tell
April,
me?
he sends me a picture of his car crashed up, saying, "Hope
see
you
it.
feel better."
Yeah, you know.
Whatever that's supposed to mean. To me, that says you're guilty, and you hope that that's supposed to
What?
fix what happened.
I missed that car. That hurt my heart when I lost that car.
This,
I don't mean to laugh, but you're saying it in a way that's funny. So, as a total loss. What happened?
I lost control on train tracks.
I
Anything
believe.
else you have to indicate that he
Yes.
withheld the purse or
Yes.
otherwise disposed of it illegally? What kind of makeup you wear?
What?
Sir, I'll tell you right now, I'm well known for people who watch the show and around the country for being totally unbiased, fair, and non-judgmental, and advocate for the LBGT community. So,
Oh,
Sir.
your lingerie, your makeup, your perfume, it ain't no thing to me. Yes, ma'am. What
May
do you
I show
have?
you one more thing?
is
Honestly,
it?
I don't know what he did with my bag, but I do know for a fact I left it in his car. He knew that I was returning to his car. I have more messages begging
those
this
say?
man to please
I know
just
you were
bring my
begging him.
bag
I
back.
understand. Do you have anything that indicates he acknowledged having it?
I do not know
Were
why.
you all arguing?
No, the night was going perfect.
It wasn't.
So I do not know why. But Your Honor, if he wanted to be done with me and not continue a relationship with me, Your Honor, he could have been a man enough just to say that to me.
Why do you
Instead,
keep
left-
saying that? You think that's related to the taking
I
of the
don't
bag?
know.
So why do you keep associating that?
He disappeared on me. He disappeared on me, and it's not fair. I would have taken my bag. I would have taken my bag with me, but I
So-
trusted him.
All right. I think it's pretty clear. Be quiet, ma'am.
Yes, sir.
With all that drama over some makeup. Go get her some makeup. I'm tired of this. She's gonna break out crying in a minute. No, the keys, that's the real deal, the replacement of your key set. Are you crying?
It's the principle, because this man is trying to clown me on this
What's
on
your
TV.
counterclaim,
I didn't
sir?
bring you here.
Sir,
Wrong.
what's your counterclaim?
$500.
For what she do to you? What did she do to you, sir?
Listen, man, I heard $1,700, so I was like, for one, I'm missing work.
This is Mac.
That's good.
That's good stuff.
Top of the line.
Give her
I
that.
had good makeup.
Yeah, take that Mac and keep it moving.
May I say
I will give you your money, ma'am, because when I don't have enough evidence to convince me, I have to go on who I believe is telling the truth, and more likely than not who I believe. And I believe it is more likely than not that what you're telling me is true. What we do know is you were left with it, so when you grabbed it and removed it, you became liable. Have a good day.
Thank
Judgment for the
you.
plaintiff, your claim is dismissed.
Thank
Give me that
you.
makeup back. Give me that Debbie's makeup.
I would like to say I am so happy with the judge's decision. This man, he is a fraud. He bamboozled me. And to all the women out there, if you see this man run, please run.
She's a joke.